What's better than hunting for gold? Finding gold. And today, I found gold.
Right there. Right there. Gold findings.
Hey, Major Moxy here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a subscriber, thank you. I appreciate it. Today, I'm going to pan out the gold, well, the dirt that I collected from Dayton, and some rocks that I found while hiking that day. This should be exciting. I'm hoping I get lucky. Well, I already spoiled it with the beginning. Yeah, I find some gold. I'm panning for gold in my pajamas. They're lucky pajamas. I got my dirt yesterday in Dayton. All my gold dirt that I collected yesterday from Dayton, I'm gonna classify that. We're gonna pan that out. We're gonna look for some gold. This is this crystal that we found yesterday, all washed up. We're gonna classify this stuff. Classifying rocks is one of my favorite things. It's calming, relaxing, being on the spectrum. I enjoy making things in order, putting them in buckets, and realizing I did that and I could do it so fast. What you see fidgeting and always busy, well, it's anxiety reducing to do some of these activities. If you have a child and they are in need of activities, give them some dirt and a couple screens and some buckets. Keep them busy for a while, and it might help their stress and reduce their anxiety. I don't know about you, but as a kid, my pockets were full of rocks. I was a loner sitting in the back of the playground, digging in the dirt, and all the kids are like, "What's wrong with that weirdo?" Well, hey, I was a future gold finder. Now, don't feel sorry for me, because some children prefer to play alone with rocks than with other children. I mean, even my report card doesn't play well with others. Yeah, I prefer rocks over children my own age. Weird. I'm kind of the same way as an adult. So I take all the dirt that I got from Dayton. I got a gallon bucket. I'm taking that. I'm washing all the rocks, taking the big ones out, the medium ones, the smaller ones, and then the fines. And then after that, I will pan the fines and then pan all the different size rocks and check those for any goodies. Let's hope for another wet winter and it can push some more gold out, and we will have some more fun hunting next spring. Not only do I like winters with lots of snow and lots of rain, they're great for exposing rocks and crystals, all the other things I love to hunt for. Water makes it so much easier to find gold and dirt. Without water, you just have to haul a lot of dirt or dry pan. But if you find it, like the creek was full in Dayton, yeah, just start panning. But the creek actually filled over some of the dirt that you would actually want to look for. But where I found the gold was in the rock cracks that was dry.
Right there. Right there. I don't know if you can see it.
Removing the loose rocks with all the dirt below it that haven't been moved out of that hard bedrock, and then sweeping it into my bucket. That's where I've been finding these little flakes. That's where they came from. So best luck was in the dry area and not in the dirt I collected in the moist creek. And if you didn't catch part 1 of me collecting this dirt, go watch my video, Hunting for Gold in Dayton, Nevada. You'll see right where I was finding this dirt. Ooh, I might give my secret away. After classifying that gallon of dirt, I
almost had no finds, and where I actually found the gold was the one step up above it and the little gritty bit of sand bits. It was so tiny, it was smaller than the sand granules, but it was in that pile.
I am so surprised I actually found some gold in this dirt. I wasn't looking too hard. I was out there a little late. The creek was already flown with water, and I had no expectations to find anything. I am surprised. Everyone I've ever talked to said, yeah, there's gold out there in Dayton. Well, I've gone and I've actually found a few little flakes. I still like hunting for my rocks with the sparkly little gold on the outside and finding those on accident. But this was fun, this collecting dirt and actually getting a reward out of it. It is so tiny. I need my jeweler's loop to just make sure that this is gold, and a pen to collect it with. Well, maybe my jar will get full eventually. That's a lot of work for little bits of gold, but it's a hobby and fun and an activity. Enjoy yourself while you're doing it, because you're not going to get rich. Well, maybe. I doubt it. Like I mentioned earlier, I like ore. Finding ore, crushing it, or just actually keeping it for display. While hiking, I found a seam, a nice vein of quartz. It's stained, it's green. I collected some samples. I hid where I was hunting. I don't want anyone to go back and get what I left behind. This is a gorgeous stone. I broke it open, found some gold flakes, and then I'm cutting it on the table saw. I'm going to throw some of this in the tumbler. This is beautiful stone. Grab my jeweler's loop just so I could see the fine little bits of gold hanging out in this rock. I cracked that seam, and right there it is, sitting waiting for me just to find it. I love rocks with little gold in it. It might be tiny, but I didn't have to pan through dirt, and I might have brought home double the weight in rocks, but I can put these on display and cut them and slice them and double some of them. Yeah, I like rocks that have gold much better than placer mining dirt for little bits of gold dust. Oh, look at that yellow. We know that's gold. Oh, it's so tiny, it's hard to focus. The camera can't see it, but I can. Well, with the jeweler's loop, and my reading glasses, and probably another magnifying glass. Now I'm going to cut some of these rocks open, check what's out inside, make flat areas so I can display some of these also. But I like to mark them with my Sharpie so I can see what I'm cutting when everything's wet. First on the chopping block is that crystal blob that I found in the creek down in Dayton. I want to expose that and make a flat area so I can put it on my shelf for display. Oh, I couldn't find my respirator, so I'm wearing 2 masks and my safety goggles. It's cold out, it's fogging up. I'm going to have to take off some of the safety device. I know, safety third maybe today? I'll do the trusty hold my breath and squint my eyes. Oh, and wonder why my father sends me safety goggles. Well, I probably need a new respirator for Christmas. Hint, hint. I learned the hard way. The GoPro lens does not like little rocks being thrown at it from the table saw, so I cover it with the glass vase before I start filming. This was my best find. This rock is gorgeous. I cut it open, was not expecting how beautiful. It's like a scenery. I'm going to tumble this up and make some slabs out of it. That'll be a part 3.
Oh, that is just gorgeous. The colors in that are stunning. I need to cut just a little bit off the bottom so this beautiful epidote sample I found can put on display. It's gorgeous. While hiking and I stumble across some of these beautiful rock specimens, it makes my day. It's like a little kid getting all excited over a shiny little rock I found to put in my pocket. This little trimming, oh, I think I'm going to make a little cab out of it. I'm going to trim it up so it'll tumble really nice. Before I tumble my rocks, I usually let the tile saw do all the hard work, take the sharp edges off, shape it how I want it before I put that thing in the tumbler. Ooh, so sparkly, like 4th of July fireworks. When you cut rocks, sometimes you cut some beautiful ones, and then you just cut some ugly ones. Well, there's some ugly ones in that basket. Maybe I'll tumble them. Maybe they'll get pretty. Or crush them. Find some gold in them. I love collecting trash and making art and projects out of it. And this piece of broken bowling ball I found in the creek at Dayton, I thought it'd be great to slice it up. It's going to be beautiful. Look at how sparkly it is inside. Yeah, I can't believe what a beautiful rock this was. I was stunned just to see a little bit of green on some gray host rock. I broke this off, brought it home, sliced it up. It is beautiful inside. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you. I appreciate you watching. And I'm gonna have a part 3. Check out these tumbled rocks.
In a few months, keep your eye out for part 3, the reveal of what came out of this tumbler.